Hi, I'm Greg Mainis. I'm a PSIA certified ski instructor at Palisades Tahoe, and today we are going to talk about ski boots. The best thing you can do for your skiing is to get a pair of ski boots with a custom footbed. Now, this is an old beat up custom footbed that I used to have, but those two combinations, a ski boot and a footbed, is going to improve your skiing more than anything else. So you're going to accomplish this by going to a professional boot fitter that can size you for the right boot and get you the correct flex for that boot. Those things are super important. We're going to talk about all those right now. So this is what they call a regular ski boot. It's made or injected with a last or a mold of your foot. If you're lucky enough that you can go into a ski boot with regular liner, great. However, you might need, and this is what a regular liner looks like. Here is a custom liner that they can make for you. If your foot's like mine, you need a custom liner to get everything to fit right. This is my ski boot. This is called a plug boot. A plug boot means that they inject into plugs that are thicker plastic, very stiff boot, and you grind the inside to make it fit to your foot. Stiffer race boot, your foot is basically poured into the boot. Hence, custom liner. So let's talk about fit and what that professional boot fitter should do for you. Now, I have several professional boot fitters that I put on my website, skiwithgreg.com, and you can go look there. They'll all do a great job for you. I'm sure there's many professional boot fitters that are excellent. These are the ones that I've recommended, that I've been to. I know they'll do a good job for you. Let's talk about what a boot fitter should do. So first of all, what they're going to do is they're going to look at your foot. They're going to take your sock off. They're going to look at your foot. Is it a narrow foot like mine? Is it a normal foot like most people? Or is it a wide foot? And that's the first thing they should do. The second thing they should do is they're going to bring out a boot for you based upon what you say to them, what you want, and what they're going to do is they're going to take the liner out. Let's see if I can get this liner out. There. This is a custom liner. And then what they're going to do is they're going to put your foot in it without the liner. This is what it looks like, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. They'll put your foot in it. They'll have you move a little bit forward, and then we'll take a video of this in just a second and show you what it looks like. And what they're going to look at is they're going to look at your toe touching the front and how much space is between your heel and the back of the boot. Okay? And so in my boot, they'll stick their fingers in there. In my boot, let's see if I can get my finger in there. It's about a 1 finger margin between my heel and the back of the boot. That would be considered a race fit. But in a more comfortable boot, it would be 2 fingers. That would be the maximum space that you would want in a boot. Now, many people that I've seen have 3 and 4 finger space back there because they go into a ski boot shop and they want to buy a ski boot like a tennis shoe. That's wrong. You got the wrong boot. It's not going to work for you when you're on the slope, and that's going to be the first problem that you have. So you say to me, but it's going to be too tight. My toes are going to hit the front. They should. So if you're in a boot and you stand up and you put your legs straight, what's going to happen is the front of your toes are going to go forward and it's going to hit the front of your boot and it's not going to be comfortable. But that's what's supposed to happen. Because if you're in the right stance when you're skiing, in that athletic position, what's going to happen is your foot is going to slide back into the boot, your toes are going to come off the front, and your heel is going to go into the back of the boot. It's going to be comfortable. And that is why the boot is fit so snugly. So you can see here in this custom liner, I've doctored it up a little to fit to my foot. And you can see there's a cable coming off of it because when you get a custom footbed, in this footbed, you can add a boot heater. It's a little section that they put right here, a little round. They run the wires underneath the boot or the footbed, and they run it up the back of the boot like this. You plug it in, and if you're like me and you have cold feet and cold hands, that it helps, and it's controlled by your phone. It's real simple, and you have nice warm feet. So let's talk a little bit about flex now. In this boot, I've got myself in it. This is my boot. It's a very stiff boot. It's a race boot. I have in this boot an inside booster strap that straps around the liner to make the liner tight to my shin. And then you take the outside strap and you strap the outside. And so it's a double strap. You can see here how in this boot, here's the booster strap, here's the extra strap. It makes everything nice and snug up top. And if I'm flexing, you can see I have a little bit of flex in this boot here, right? And this is a 170 shell, so I have long legs. I have a lot of ability to flex a boot, so I have to buy something a little stiffer. This, for example, is a Lang 120. If I take this boot and do the same thing with it, I'll take this top buckle and drive it into the bottom buckle. So for me, but for you, that might be the perfect boot. And so that's what you're going to look for with a professional boot fitter. They're going to figure out what that is for you. That's why you go to a professional fitter. I don't recommend you buying a boot online. If you want to research boots online, I'm going to recommend you go to realskiers.com. This guy online is a wizard. He's very good. He's been in the ski industry for 100 years and gives really good information about boots. Again, he will tell you, like I'm telling you, researching online just kind of gives you a point where you're going to go, but the professional boot fitter is going to guide you and you're going to need to trust him. And so if he doesn't do those things that I did through this video, you need to just get up and go to somewhere else because they don't know what they're doing. And you're going to get the wrong fit, and that's not going to help your skiing. Thank you for listening to my video about ski boots. Like or subscribe. If you have a question, please leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Take a look at the website, skiwithgreg.com. Come and learn to ski like a pro. I'm a ski instructor at Palisades Tahoe. Thank you.